Welcome to your kyphoplasty training. This training is intended to help you navigate your backorder issues using everyday household products that you might find at a Lowe's or Home Depot. Now, back orders. We all know that our backorder issues that have plagued us for the last 6 years is only a small bump in the road that we're going to overcome, and there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Have no fear. We have a solution for this. However, this solution is only good for the first 10 weeks of every quarter, because supply chain seems to have figured out that in the last 7 to 10 days, all that product that you need will all be dumped on your front door at the end of the quarter. So this training is only intended for the first 10 weeks of every quarter, but it'll get you through. It'll keep you in front of your customers. It'll treat the patients that you need. And I'll teach you a little trick to actually steal a little market share with some new innovative devices that anybody can get their hands on. So without further ado, let's jump in. Now, to the layperson, this might look like just an ordinary Bic ballpoint pen. However, to the veterans of the medical device community, specifically those doing kyphoplasties, this is your new innovative introducer and working cannula. This comes in a pack of 10 at Walmart for about $2, which you could do a lot of cases or multiple levels with just one pack of ballpoint pens. Now, these ballpoint pens require slight modifications to ensure correct bone access and allow it to be an actual working cannula for your bone cement, which we'll get to here in just a few minutes. So I suggest that you remove the cap, remove the end cap, and also this ink cartridge that's inside of it. Mostly because it could probably cause an infection if you leave the ink in there, and we would really like to avoid that at all costs. We need to file this down to a sharp point to ensure access through the pedicle. We're going to do this through a variety of different ways. Whatever your favorite is, take your pick. We have right here an old school metal file. Works okay, definitely is time consuming. You could also use the Dremel 200. This Dremel 200 can file it down, kind of makes a little bit of a mess, but it works. My favorite is a battery powered grinder. This in the fabrication community is called a flap disc. This flap disc will actually file this down like that. This is my favorite. Now, let's move on to stabilizing the fracture with cement or bone cement. I know what you're thinking. That looks like a bag of concrete. Well, you're wrong. It's not. This is actually bone cement, as clearly displayed on the label. This is your mixer. When you show up to a kyphoplasty with this power tool and this paddle bit on the end to mix up your bone cement, I promise you nobody's going to be talking about that automatic mixer with the 4 AA batteries in the bottom of it anymore. You are going to steal market share with this bad boy right here. Now let's talk about mixing our bone cement. These bags of bone cement come in 60-pound bags. You will not need a 60-pound bag for one patient, but you're going to have to play with it a little bit to see how many scoops of concrete you're going to need for a multi-level kyphoplasty. Too runny, viscosity not good enough, add more powder. Thank you for attending the training. I hope you got something out of it. It's important that we continue being creative and developing solutions to combat these backorder issues and the supply chain issues that we are facing. It's also important because this is the most important quarter ever. I have no idea when you're watching this, what month, what year, even where you're at in the quarter, but just know whenever it is, whenever you're watching this, this is the most important quarter. Now, stay tuned for our next training video where we're going to talk about radio frequency ablation in the bone using jumper cables and a heat gun. Should be pretty good. See you on the next one.